Good morning, and good morning, and welcome to the AfroCentric Woman. I want to come on here for a brief message. I wanted to go live last night, but I fell asleep. I totally fell asleep. I had a really rough day at the gym the other day, and I'm still recovering. I am like so sore. Seriously, I'm still sore. I'm about to go to the gym, but I'm really, really sore. And I just passed out. But anywho, this is something I'm seeing a trend of. A lot of ladies are talking to their interracial dating partners about drama that they have with Black men and really complaining a lot about the Black community. And as I have stated over and over again, and pertains to um, this pertains to your dating, like your personal grievances, either with Black men or the Black community or whatever the case may be. It still pertains to that when I'm saying don't dwell on negativity. Okay. And then don't use your relationship as a way to vent all the time. And especially when it's new. It's not appropriate nor is it beneficial for you to use your partner who you are getting to know as a dumping ground for all of the drama that you have not yet worked out. If you still have these ongoing problems with Black men, if you still have lingering unresolved issues, that is not going to be lucrative for you to play it out with your new dating partner. The reason why it's not going to be lucrative for you is because it lowers your stock, it lowers your value, it makes you appear to be undesirable. Um, you don't want to come to a situation where you are saying, oh, I come from hell, I come from shit, I come from turmoil, I come from chaos, I come from trash. Even if he likes you, even if you're beautiful, even if you're intelligent and engaging, you lower your value. You do. Um, and when I initially talked about this, I was not necessarily talking about interracial this or that, or talking about the Black community or your problems and grievances with Black men. I was just saying in general, don't talk about family drama to your new man. But this still holds true when you add in these other components. It still rings true. It's not lucrative. It's not wise for you to do that. And I'm seeing women uh, who aren't necessarily giving dating advice about, airing out your grievances with your new partner, but they're just giving dating advice in general, and that's something that they do. But I would recommend you not do that. I would recommend that you not do that. I think that there are places that you can go to uh, work through your grievances or talk about your grievances if you still need to. If you feel like you need to, if you feel like you need to vent, if you feel like you need to complain about the Black community, there are definitely places for you to do that. In a new relationship, I would recommend not. I don't think that's a good place to do that. For the simple fact that you need to give yourself a chance to actually get to know this guy. Let him get to know you for you. Don't tell him, oh, I don't date Black men because of these reasons, da 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 ba 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 ba. They're this, they're that. Because what you start doing is you send a signal to this man that he can lower the bar of what he gives you. He can lower uh he can lower he will lower the expectations that you have of him in his head. He was like, oh wow, if she's been put through the ringer all her life, I don't really have to. I was going to, buy her an 8 carat diamond, but she's been put through the ringer all her life, so I'm sure she'll be happy with 1 carat. Why should I spend the extra for the extra 7 carats? You see what I'm saying? So you don't do yourself a favor by painting yourself as this victim of Black men, victim of the Black community. Everything is a disaster. They are trash. You're my savior. It's not beneficial monetarily. It's not beneficial resource wise. It's not beneficial for you to get where you're trying to go, and for you to be seen as an upbeat, lighthearted, positive person. You see what I'm saying? So this is the quick message that I want to share, and we can continue to have this conversation. But if this is something that you're doing, um, please stop. Please stop doing that, because you're sabotaging yourself. You're sabotaging your relationship. You're sabotaging what you can create with this man. No man needs to know that you have eliminated any group of men. No man needs to know that. He should think that every single man is somebody he would have to compete against. So you're not gonna, well, I don't date Asians, I don't date Black guys, but I only date. So now he's feeling less competition. He should feel competition from every corner. So even if you don't, keep that to yourself. We could talk about that too, because some people just disclose way too much information. You just get on a date, or you get with these guys, and you're just a blabbermouth. You just talk too much. You just talk too much. He's not your therapist. He's not your BFF. The purpose of this, well, listen, if your purpose is to find a BFF to blabber to, this is not the channel for you. So I'm not gonna, everything that I'm gearing towards on this channel is my particular style of dating. Okay. So in that sense, we are um, vetting men and gathering information, more information than we're giving. Okay. And we're collecting investments along the way. So if that's what you want to do, that's how you do it. If you're interested in something else, then yeah, go, this wouldn't be the right uh, ideology for you. I do realize that my ideology, my approach, and my philosophies are a bit unique. They're not like new under the sun, but they definitely don't ring true to everybody's approach. So um that would be my advice. I'm seeing a lot of that happening, and uh I don't think it's wise. Keep your keep your grievances to yourself, or air them out in a safe space, but not with your new dating partner. Maybe way down the line, like after you're married and stuff like that. Maybe you can start being a little bit more candid about how you feel, but I definitely wouldn't do it before I'm married. I definitely wouldn't. And it really doesn't come up. I find that Black women are the ones initiating these conversations a lot of times. In my experience dating, the men who make a big deal about race are very dusty. And that could be like from any race. Like, oh, if a white guy is like, "Oh, do you date white men?" That's a red flag. If he's fixated on race, it's a red flag. I found that the best, most generous men that I've dated have seen me as a beautiful woman, period. And it just, little things come up, like about hair, like, don't touch my hair. Little things like that, like, oh, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? Like, what do you guys eat? Oh, well, we make sweet potato pie and collard greens. Oh, we make, stuffing and whatever, apple pie or what pumpkin pie or whatever it is that they eat over there. And little cultural things come up here and there, but it's definitely not the basis of the connection. The connection is this guy feels lucky that he has a beautiful, smart woman. Period. And he feels lucky about that. Period. Not, oh, I've rescued her from the Blackistan. Here's my cape or some shit like that. That's just not a dynamic that I don't think is going to be lucrative for a woman to enter into a beneficial relationship for her. So that is the message for this morning. We'll continue talking about this because this is something that needs to be talked about. This is something that we need to continue to talk about. And then also just being positive in general. It's just amazing. I just did not realize, but we need like assistance, y'all. A lot of the ladies need assistance with being positive in general. It's just, I don't know. Maybe it's a knee-jerk reaction, or it's just like you're used to I don't know, being in this like more negative space. Or I think what it is that the negativity is associated with being quirky or witty. But you need to find a way to be witty without being negative. And so that's something that we can definitely tease out in other videos. But I just wanted to come and drop that message real quick. Y'all have a good and productive and prosperous and lucrative day. Talk soon. Peace.